Hey YouTube, Matches 860. We're doing a video today on sour pipes. And before I get into that, I want to give a quick shout out to D-Dime1, Dan, up somewhere around Boston. I never miss a video of his, and very easy to watch. You feel like you're hanging out with him in his garage. Check him out. Put a link right up in this corner here. And we'll get right to the subject at hand. We have to go back to last week's video on pipe cake, where we talked about all the things that are going on in the bowl of a pipe when you smoke it. And if you remember, we talked about oils, resins, tars that are a natural part of tobacco leaves, and their leftovers from the burning process, along with ash, moisture. Talking about sour pipes, though, we're including saliva that enters the stem of the pipe when you're smoking it. And for some people, that might mean getting more than others. It's really hard to say. I would guess the best way to tell that you've got a sour pipe is if you've ever had that gurgle when you're smoking, and without realizing it, you get that nasty mouthful of whatever it is. Pretty much what that is your saliva's mixing with all that other stuff in the stem and the shank, and it's loosening everything up. And I'm sure you all know, when you have a buildup of crud on the rim of your bowl, you take a little saliva and put it on there, loosens it right up, cleans it up really good. Same thing happens inside the pipe when you're smoking it. All that stuff is turned into a gooey mess, and you get that in your mouth, and it's disgusting. Another way to tell that your pipe needs a good cleaning out with some sweetener, just take a little smell at the stem end, and you shouldn't really smell anything, but if it smells like the inside of a charcoal barbecue or worse, then it's time to take care of it. Now, the tricky thing about this is, if you're like me, I know a lot of you guys do this. When you're done smoking your pipe, you run the pipe cleaner through it. It comes out moist, and there might be some junk on it, but you're leaving behind a lot of stuff, and it's basically stuff that doesn't mix well with the condensation moisture that's already in the pipe. So you're taking the moisture out, but you're really not taking out the oil, the resin, that kind of thing. So if I put this pipe cleaner in the pipe, you'll see when I pull it out, it's still pretty white. It's not bad at all. I'm going to use some pipe sweetener. This is called Clean and Cure. There are a bunch of different products that you can get through a tobacconist. And I'm not going to use that much. This is alcohol based. I don't know if you can see that, but I've only got like a 1/4 of an inch wet at the end of the pipe cleaner. It is alcohol based. You don't want to get it on the wood part of your pipe where it's got finished, because pipe stain is alcohol based also, so you don't want to ruin your finish. So we're going to stick this in and pull it out, and you can see we've got some stuff going on there. Not quite as bad as I thought, because I haven't done this for a while, but this is a pipe that can use the sweetener, and I'll give it another shot, because right now there is more stuff being loosened up in there with the alcohol hitting it. And ideally you would want to take your stem apart, do your stem separate from the shank. You can see that there's a lot of stuff coming out of there, and what I get now is just a smell of, it's like a minty smell that they used for the cleaner. So that's pretty much how you deal with that. Now, this pipe cleaner is going to smell many times worse than the ones that you're used to using after you smoke a pipe. I wouldn't suggest leaving these in your trash in the house, because believe me, it's going to fill up a room with stink. So get rid of them, unless you live by yourself and you don't mind the smell, which I would find hard to believe. So that's what I had for this segment. I'm going to do another video on what you can use as alternatives to a commercial pipe sweetener, and we'll also talk a little bit about estate pipes and getting those cleaned up, because I'm sure anyone who's worked on an estate pipe, you really have your hands full with the pipe crud when you get it. So stay tuned for the next video, and thanks for watching this one.